Hey guys, this is Versatile from VST Power, now hosted on the Money Phoenix game channel. Today's video game tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can play Portal 2 split screen and use two PC USB controllers or two PS2 or PS1 game controllers for use for, well, basically local play. So how do you do this? Well, first thing is, if you go to the more info section, I got a link where you could download an older copy of X360 CE. So let's go ahead and set that up first. So let's go ahead and run that program. It's going to ask you to create an INI file and create a DLL file, so go ahead and say yes the first time. And it's going to ask you to search for local settings and possibly online settings. So I'm going to do that 2 times for my controller port 1 and also for controller port 2. And then we'll go ahead and double check my second controller here. And then make sure that your D-pad's working. So go to D-pad, D-pads, select D-pad 1. Awesome, that's working. Okay. And then go to the other controller, make sure all your buttons are working. And then the D-pad's not working yet, so go D-pads, D-pad 1. Alright, awesome. Then click on save. Next thing you want to do, exit that, is go into your bin folder. There's going to be an existing xinput1_3.dll, so rename it to like this, or ORIG is what I did, but just rename it, don't delete it. That'll make sure there's no conflicts with the actual game itself. And then there's one last thing we gotta do is we gotta make a CFG file. If you go to the more info section, there's a really great link here about a Portal 2 split screen guide. And what you want to do is go to step 1 here, go ahead and copy and paste all this stuff here inside this window. So do Control C, copy that. And then what we're gonna do is go into your Portal 2 folder, go to CFG, and I want you to go ahead and right click to joy_configuration, just make a copy of it. So say copy here, and I'm going to rename it to something simple like Versa, just Versatile. I'll just call that, but you can call like Joy 360 or whatever and press enter. So now we're going to double click it, go inside it, and delete everything, paste it. I actually use WordPad to open this guy, and we're going to save it under WordPad. And if you're going to use 2 joysticks like I am going to do, then what you want to do is change this number 1 for command 2 joystick 1. Just say number 2 and click on save, and we're good to go. And then that's pretty much it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead, start the Portal 2 application. Make sure when we go inside the game, you enable the controller, and then I'll show you some more code to enable both controllers and have a good time for Portal 2. So let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay footage tutorial. Alright, so here we are at the main menu of Portal 2, so let's do this. So the first thing I want you to do is go to options with your keyboard. Just go to controller, just make sure it says enabled. You can do your button layout, whatever you want to do. I'm going to go back to default here. And then we're good to go. So go on to done, go back. Okay, now bring up the console. So for me, it's the tilde key. And here, this is where you're going to type exec space and then the name of your configuration file. For me, it was Versatile, remember that? .cfg, press enter. And then that's pretty much it from that standpoint. Now we do ss_map space. I'll just pick some random map here, like come along. And then we're good to go. So once we're inside the game, I'll show you on the camera. Both of my controllers working, controlling both characters individually. It's a lot of good times.
The best way to build
Alright, so here's my
is to
first controller here. Look in the camera. So I'm the blue guy.
Orange.
Run
Can
around.
you write down all the ways
Hey,
you
what's
feel
up? Look at me
unworthy,
jumping.
ashamed,
Yeah.
or inferior?
Let me try to shoot you.
On second thought, we don't have the time. Just
Alright,
look
let's
at how
go to
much
the
better
second
you are
controller.
than blue.
Look in the
Blue,
camera, guys. And here I
you are
am on the
very
bottom.
good at being an
Yeah.
example.
I want to shoot you too. Or let's go ahead and make some robotic love. Yeah. Like that? Huh? But anyways, you can clearly see that the game works fine. Split screen and 2 PS2 controllers. Actually, one is a PS1 controller. But you get the idea. It's awesome. So you guys have any nitpicky questions, leave a comment here on YouTube page. And I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Once again, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.